fresh off watching Manchester United versus Leeds in the pre-season game. Amorim, you better watch out, mate. You better buck up your ideas. You better start implementing this philosophy. Yeah? Something needs to change, mate. I don't know what you're doing on the training pitch. I don't know what your plan is. But the season finished. You said before you started that you didn't want to start when you started midway through the season. You need a pre-season. Well, it started, mate. Okay, the pre-season has started. I understand this is the first game. But that was same shit, same toilet. Like, nothing changed. Nothing changed. Or shall I say same shit, different toilet, because it's in another country. Right? Absolutely shocking, mate. I'm going to pop up the team sheet on the screen now for you guys to see the starting 11. Second half came and he changed every single player, right? Yeah, I'm seeing the same things. Bruno, right? He played him in that number 10 with Cunha. Bruno still keeps coming back, taking the ball off of the defence. Stay in your position, mate. Stay in your position. This whole free role that Bruno has. Listen, it works when we don't have quality, but we've now signed players like Cunha. I know Mbeumo's not there yet, but for goodness sakes, just stay in your position. You know, trust the midfielders to do that job. Why does Bruno continuously come back? Amorim chose to start with Casemiro and Collier. Collier, bless him, was absolutely non-existent. Ugarte came on in the second half. He just does not like playing Casemiro and Ugarte. On that last video I did, that's the exact midfield that I'm suggesting. He just doesn't want to do it, bruv. He doesn't want to play them together. I don't know why. I do not know why, but it's winding me up. Like, you know, Casemiro and Collier, it was just completely disjointed. Oh, mate, they didn't even know each other. It was all over the place, bruv. In that starting 11 was Luke Shaw. Mate, as soon as I saw him, I had to go work out after the game. Myself and the wife have just had our first child, right? And I've put on 5 to 6 kilos just because I'm not sleeping as much. I'm eating because I'm feeling sorry for myself because I'm working so much. But I took one look at Luke Shaw starting for Man United, and I had to go and work out straight away. No way. I cannot get any fatter. I cannot be like Luke Shawarma. Yeah? When are we going to move on from this what's it? Right? Why are we giving this guy game time? Yeah? You know when you put a what's it in your mouth, it melts, it breaks apart. That's Luke Shaw's body, bruv. That is his body. Yeah? It's a what's it. Right? But yet we're giving him game time. You know? Stop giving him game time. He's only going to go and get injured. Right? I'm not going to deny it. On his day, he's a fantastic player when he's got a string of games together. But the last game I watched him play, he scored an own goal and lost us the final. And here he is, opening a pre-season, playing again. You know? We're just contributing to his shred life, to his little bit of weight loss. Mate, do me a favour. Move on, bruv. Move on, man. Diego Leon started. Did it say in his stats that this guy was 3'4"? Flipping hell, like, he's a flipping short guy. Like, I didn't expect that. He had an opportunity during the game where the defender completely missed it. You need to see it. He just needs to pass it back across the box for a tap-in. Completely miscues it. We got rid of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, right, who is a fantastic one-on-one defender. He's not that great going forward, yeah? We got rid of him to get someone who's better going forward, right? That's what we did, right? Facts. Dorgu's not better than Wan-Bissaka going forward and not better than him defensively, yeah? This Leon, I mean, it's first time seeing him. The geezer had a simple pass across goal, yeah? You practice football, what is it, 4 or 5 times a week? You've been practicing football 4 or 5 times a week for how many years? And you can't pass it across goal. Does not look good. It's the same things. I remember in school, right, I went to school in North London, so obviously it was Arsenal coaches that used to come to the school. And instead of us scoring goals, they used to say to us, this was probably back in the day for the Wenger philosophy, it was probably passed down. If you string 5 passes together in your team, that counts as 1 goal. Because obviously when you're a kid, you just want to shoot, score goals, like kick it towards goal. And they were trying to teach us to pass it around. And if you string 5 passes together as a team, that counts as a goal, right? Man United can't string 5 passes together. They just cannot string 5 passes together. I mentioned this at the start. I've got so many people messaging me on one of my posts recently on TikTok. Because I feel like every time we play a Premier League team, bearing in mind Leeds have just come back up, I think, right? So they're a Championship team that's just become a Premier League team. They play us off the park. I'll pop the stats up here if I need to, right? They play us off the park. I'll run through these stats a little later, right? I think the possession was 50-50. But they were stringing... If that rule applied that I've just spoken about, string 5 passes together and score 1 goal, that counts as 1 goal, they would have beat us 10-0. They would have beat us 10-0. We're still a counter-attacking team. Like, that's not changed since Ollie. And he had us playing that the best out of everyone. We should have just stuck with him and got better at being counter-attacking. Just annoying. About the 25-minute mark, there was a water break. I was looking around thinking, don't even give them water. Don't even give these Man United players water. For those first 25 minutes, I need to see the possession stats. Leeds were playing us off the park. We were just watching them play football. Man United players did nothing. They don't deserve water. Oh, mate, I was losing it. It's only a pre-season game. I was feeling so happy after the Mbeumo signing, right? I only just made that video yesterday. Yeah? I don't know when I'm going to post this, but... One game, and I'm sweating, mate. I'm sweating watching these guys, bruv. Cunha looked decent, bless him. Like, he's strong, he's fast. I just really hope he doesn't get the Man United curse, honestly, right? And the curse is any decent player that comes to Man United goes down the gutter, right? Just completely loses any talent he's ever had. The only one that hasn't done that is Bruno. So let's hope Cunha, ends up with the Bruno outcome. But he looked impressive. He looked sharp. Couple step overs. He looked strong. He looks like he could just knock it past someone and keep running and get the ball. He looked positive. Looked frustrated. There was a part where the ball came across. It was coming across Chido Obi. Cunha is about to hit it with his right foot. Chido Obi hits it with his left, and Cunha went absolutely crazy at him. It probably would have been 1-0 United. So that part wasn't great. But bless him, Chido Obi's just trying to get a goal, right? But he's a bit of a panic act in front of goal, I ain't going to lie. Like, I mean, he's young, right? But Nicolas Anelka, when he was 17, 18, burst onto the scene and flipping won a double for Arsenal and put fear into everyone. I never forget Nicolas Anelka at Arsenal. I know he ended up being a bit of a club hoe, going everywhere, but what a baller he was at 17, 18 for Arsenal. I mean, not enough people talk about Nicolas Anelka at Arsenal 17, 18. He won Arsenal a double that year. I think it was 1997, 1998. Rooney, when he was 18, came on and scored a hat-trick on his debut against Fenerbahce for Man United. Chido Obi, I don't see it. But listen, people are young, people change. But listen, the first half was an absolute shambles, right? Second half came, and the positive in the first half is he played Ahmad right wing back. I'm so glad. That's exactly what I suggested, and I'm glad that he's done it, right? But on came Dalot second half, right? With his number 2 on his back, Gary Neville puts a cross into the box, and it just, aims it at absolutely no one. Gary Neville admits it all the time that he just used to play it into a zone, right? And those zones were trained for players to be there, yeah? But it was still a quality ball into the right zones. Dalot just hoofs it, mate. Hoofs it, and it ends up absolutely nowhere. The guy is so... I mean, he's not overrated. I don't even know the word to describe this guy. Like, he's just not good enough. He should not be playing for Man United, you know. He should not. He's always overhitting it, underhitting it. It's just unbelievable, you know. Tom Heaton came on for Bayern D. I don't even want to talk about Bayern D. He did all right. He just kept hoofing it forward, aiming at absolutely no one. But Tom Heaton came on and made some amazing saves. Mate, he's probably our best goalkeeper right now. Our number 3 goalkeeper should be our number 1. Facts. Mason Mount was there. Oh, my God. You know, Madueke's just signed for Arsenal, right? I'm going to do a separate video on Chelsea and Arsenal, and I've mentioned it before, but I think it deserves its own video. But Mason Mount, I mean, how long are Chelsea going to keep robbing people, charging them premium prices for these players that they do not want? Right? It needs to be looked into. There must be some citizens' advice bureau that Man United can go to, or something, if that even makes sense, to put in a complaint about this. You've got to put in a complaint about this. 60 odd million for this guy. wearing number 7 at Man United. It's blasphemy. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Like, he's shocking. Like, I know he scored that brace in the Europa League semi-final, right? That halfway line. He played in the final. Oh my God. No wonder Garnacho went and wore an Aston Villa top, playing this Wally ahead of him. It was just shocking, mate. Højlund came on second half as well. He's got all the attributes to be Amorim's new Gyökeres. You know, he does. Good build, blonde, quite big, fast, sharp. Despite me playing that video the other day, I might even knock it here again for you guys to see it, right? Where it looks like he can't finish to save his life. He has shown glimpses of some amazing finishing skills. Amorim probably thought, I've got my new Gyökeres here. I can turn this guy into a beast. But, you know, you should have seen him. If you didn't watch it, you should have seen him. Just completely headless chicken running around. Just, he's someone, you know when you play with your friends and there's 2 captains and the captains pick, you don't do numbers, you just pick by names. You'd pick this geezer last. And people watching be like, why has he been picked last? He looks decent on the surface. He's just non-existent when he plays for us. I mean, Højlund, I'm so done with him, and it's not going to work. Trade him for someone. Trade him in for something. Get another midfielder in. Ugarte came on second half. He was just, him and Mainu were in the middle. It doesn't work. I've said this in my last video. Mainu was completely non-existent as well. He can just about turn and receive the ball with his back to other midfielders. He's not strong enough. He's okay playing little intricate 1-2s. I'm not going to go into Mainu again. He's just not. He's just not the guy for midfield for us. Again, the best bet we have is Ugarte and Casemiro. I touched base on this in the other video, but he's gone and played Casemiro and Collier in the first half, Ugarte and Mainu in the second half. He doesn't fancy them together. I don't understand what this guy's doing, bruv. I swear to God. Mate, second half was so shit. I've seen more intensity at a church when a priest is delivering communion than this second half. It was just embarrassing. I know it's pre-season, but come on. Give the fans a lift, you know. Euro came on second half. He was decent. He was good on the ball. He was switching play. He's probably our best playing centre-back after Martinez. Someone suggested, actually, I don't know if it was on TikTok or YouTube comments, we should play Martinez in midfield. He's got the intensity, he's got legs, he's good on the ball. It's one thing being good on the ball. It's a good idea. It's a good suggestion for sure. It hit me a light bulb when this person said it. I'll put it up on the screen. I don't know your name now. Great suggestion, great thought. But my response to that was, it's okay, right, when you're collecting ball in defence and you've got your face to play. Yeah, you've got options. You can look good on the ball then. But when you've got your back to play and you're receiving the ball, are you as good? Or will you just get picked off? Will you get pressed? Will you lose the ball? And that would be my fear of Martinez in the midfield. But good suggestion, you know. Dorgu came on as well. There was a chance that he had. He finally kicked the ball straight. Geezer can't kick the ball straight to save his life. Another person who's probably been kicking a football, probably 5-6 hours a week, if not more, and can't kick it straight, finally kicks it straight, and Højlund comes in and blocks his shot. I mean, just, you couldn't write it. You know. Just a shocking watch, I have to be honest. I know it's only pre-season, it's the first game, but this has to get better. Amorim said he wanted a pre-season, right, with Man United. He before he got the job, I said this at the start of this video, he's got it now. He needs to wake up. I mean, look at here. We had 19 shots, right? That is us, innit? Yeah. 19 shots to Leeds' 4. But only 4 of our shots were on target and 3 of theirs was on target. Possession 50-50, you know. But when you watch it, again, I want to make this point. I've said this, maybe this is the 3rd time. I've had people commenting on my post when I've suggested on the podcasts, on the Gooners Therapy podcast that I do with the Gooner guys. Man United get played off the park anytime they play a Premier League team. What I mean by that is, I see teams string 10 passes together against us. Forward playing passes, sideways, backwards, whatever. Just progressive football. We can't string 4 passes together, and it just looks like we're getting played off the park, you know. Leeds had 2 clear-cut chances. We had 1. I mean, it was just a poor watch. Really was, like. I don't know what to say. The game finished though, and there was one bit of positive news, and we got a here we go from Fabrizio Romano that Rashford has gone to Barcelona on loan. Fair play to the geezer. Like, I don't know how he's pulled this off, to be honest. He was all right for Aston Villa. He didn't pull up no trees, and he's got his dream move. I think he'd do all right there. Anthony went over there and just looked like a superstar. I think Rashford might run through defences there and do pretty well for Barcelona. Look, best of luck to him. I didn't like the way we gave Cunha the number 10 before Rashford left. You know what I mean? Rashford needs to have officially left before we give Cunha the number 10. I didn't really like that. At the end of the day, he is born and bred a Manchester United lad, and I didn't really like that. But good luck to you, mate. I hope you do well for Barcelona. Please don't come back. All the best. And yeah, we shall see how that turns out. We still got Sancho we need to get rid of. He's still posting all sorts of nonsense on his page. I mean, just take a look at a few of these. I don't need to say much. They speak for themselves. Geezer's got teddy bears on his bag. Anyway, that's me checking out from this one. I know it's only pre-season, but to summarise this video, Amorim, you need to wake up a little bit, pal. Now's your chance. You're going to have no excuses. With the signings of Cunha and Mbeumo, I know you need a few more. But I need to see some sort of style of play here, mate. This is getting ridiculous, mate. It is getting ridiculous. I really want to support you. You're a Portuguese guy. You know I want you to do well, right? And I don't want to go through another manager. I don't want to be picking players over managers again. But you got to get something out of these players. Right? You got to get something out of these players. For those who don't know, I'm a personal trainer, right? If I don't get results for my clients, right? If I don't get them results one way or another, whether that be visually, via weight loss, muscle gain, performance-wise, they get faster, they get stronger, they get fitter. If I don't show them week to week some sort of progression, learning a new skill, yeah, new movement, if I don't show them results in one of those departments, I get the sack. Amorim is showing no results in any department. On the field, the geezer's losing it off the field at the end of the last season. I don't see 5 passes being strung together. It's not looking good, bruv. I was so positive with the Mbeumo signing yesterday, and after watching that, I've come back to reality. Anyway, signing out. Catch you on the next one. Please continue to like and subscribe. That last video, went viral. I've got like 2k views as of now, and I think I've got 235 subscribers, so I can't believe how well that last video done. Please continue to watch these videos. It's so motivating. If you like what you see, if you like what I talk about, subscribe, as I said. Anyway, guys, catch you on the next one. Enjoy your weekend. David Speaks Football out.